What's popping? What's popping? So you're on your couch at the crib, got one rolled up, and I know what you was doing. You was just scrolling, and then you found this video. You clicked right on this mug, right? Well, this video is for you, pal. Y'all tapped in with the Head of the Game podcast. Without further ado, y'all read the title now. These are my reasons on why I feel like my personal reasons. Just disclaimer, because I know tree affect everybody differently, but I'm just speaking in generality when it comes down to this and my personal experience on why I feel like the tree, the marijuana, is holding people back. You feel me? And these are some of the things that I feel like people are being deprived of, because I know it deprived me for a certain period of time, and I'm far removed from that. I could speak on it from a different point of view. So let's get right into it. Reason number one: missed opportunities. Now, if you're probably smoking out, like I said, there are anomalies. There are people that make a lot of money and are able to indulge in weed, but we're just gonna talk about the majority, not the outliers. You feel me? Most people that smoke weed don't make a lot of money. Let's just call it for what it is. Y'all can sit up there, try to, because I was one of them people. You feel me? I was one of them. Now I'm on the other side of this. I want to give y'all some game that's gonna enlighten y'all, at least from a formal tree smoker. The missed opportunities is the obvious. The trades, the skills you could get into, and why is this prohibiting or not putting you in a position to be able to obtain these opportunities? The obvious, the infamous drug test, right? So when you apply for a skill or a trade, whether you're doing construction, you welding, you carpenting, you truck driving, you a firefighter, whatever your profession is, most trades, especially blue collar jobs, you feel me, you gotta be able to pass that drug test. You feel me? And me personally, we gotta go a step further, because not only we do a piss test, but we gotta do a hair follicle test in this CDL truck driving industry, right? So another reason far as missed opportunities is to be able to provide for your family correctly, right? Because you can sit up there and be struggling and getting by like, I got my family, but that paycheck to paycheck thing should only be a phase. You feel me? I feel like once you set yourself in position to have a family, it's time to make some tough decisions, some tough, concise decisions that got to be made in order for you to be able to boost up, your family dynamic. And then you're gonna be more time. You feel me? That could be a missed opportunity. You feel me? Second reason, quality of life. Quality of life. So what does that mean? It means what it means. You feel me? The quality of life, being able to have more money to be able to get into certain activities and things of that nature. You feel me? Being able to travel, being able to buy cars, buy a house. You feel me? The American dream is still there. Is it further away than it's ever been before? Yeah, but that's not the point. The point is that you could get there. A little bit more steps on the staircase, but it's still a way to get there, right? Your assets, stocks, feel me, boosting up pretty much your whole, your whole net worth. You feel me? You could be somebody that's in position, in a favorable position to be able to, have a certain quality of life, a life of abundance that, people are naturally attracted towards. So that's a big one. That's a big one for sure, right? Another thing is social skills. Social skills. What do I mean by social skills? So when you're under the influence, now some people can function under the influence and have great, phenomenal. We're just yet again talking about not the anomalies, but people in general. People that's high. I was one of them people included that don't talk to me when I'm high. Unless we in a deep intellectual conversation, don't talk, no small talk, none of that. Don't even bother me. You feel me? If I'm on that level and we not vibing on the same frequency. So what does that initially do? Not that you're not a great communicator, that you're not intelligent, is that you can't fluctuate between different levels of being intellectual with people and lose connectivity, lose relatability when you high, because if somebody ain't high with you, you're not on the same vibe. Also, as well, if you got a partner that doesn't indulge in the marijuana, you feel me? It could cause conflict and friction within the relationship because y'all having a hard time bonding and, you know, interacting with each other because there's this, y'all timing is off. You feel me? So it will improve your relationship. You know, now I know some people like, man, you know, I'll be high, so I don't be tripping on what really be going on, be taking much that serious. That's you running away from your problems. I don't want to hear that. You feel me? You gotta sit up there and sit down with your lady or sit down with your dude. You feel me? If you is a lady, you feel me, and work it out the real trail way. You feel me? But all in all, social skills, human interaction, you're gonna have a better rapport with being able to connect and interact with people when you're not in that state of mind. Because when you're impaired, you feel me, it can take away some of who you truly are, what you can really offer, right? Let's get to the next one. So here are the individuality, you know, the individual benefits of walking away from the weed, right? One is your confidence level. Your confidence level is going to skyrocket through the roof. And this is reason being why your confidence level will skyrocket through the roof. For one, you're going to be more driven. I don't want to hear about people talking about they more productive when they are. You feel me? Depends on what you're doing. Now, if you're doing labor, you feel me, you're actually at work. Depends what if you are artist, totally different. Done with the disclaimers. We just gonna get into what it is. Right. So you're gonna be more driven, you're gonna be more disciplined, you're gonna be more productive, you're gonna get better sleep, therefore you're gonna look better. You ain't gonna have no bags under your eyes, you feel me? I ain't got no bags under my freaking eyes. You see this shit? Feel me? When you smoking them cigarellos and them backwoods and all that stuff, you feel me? You gonna get them smoker bags under your eyes. And you're gonna be looking, oh, it's gonna age you. When you start looking better, you start aging backwards a little bit. You feel me? That's just a tip on that. You feel me? But all in all, your confidence level is gonna excel due to the fact that just the things around you are gonna just be more healthy. You feel me? When the healthier you are, the more confident you're going to be, or it's gonna boost your confidence. If you're a naturally confident person, hey, it is what it is. But to improve your confidence, yeah, stepping away from that tree is gonna do wonders. And then, you know, I'm just gonna have my what do they call those? Some would mention. Leave it down in the comments. But this is my point on this video, right? It just comes a time in your life where a change gotta happen, right? Not improving your life, not making it better, but making a real change. In order to obtain that change, sacrifice has to take place. There's no way of getting around it. You feel me? It's just the equation of life. In order to change, something gotta get given up in order to put yourself in be able to receive something else. So with that being said, hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. This impact, you know, the masses, the many that decide to click on this video. More videos on the way. Make sure you leave your thoughts, comments below. Like and subscribe to the channel. We going up, baby.